Hello, 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 hello. First, I have to give apologies. I also apologize for my lateness. It was due to some things I could not handle, which is the internet. There's been issues with the internet. Yes. I've been here battling for over 30 minutes, trying to come online to meet my great people of Nigeria and environment. Yes, good day, good day, good day. I'm here. Apologies, accept my apologies. I am late, but as you can understand, it is better late than never. Okay, yeah, the program is a bit late. We were supposed to start 45 minutes ago, but we are here. We cannot do anything about it. We just have to give thanks that we are here and appreciate the time that we still have. Yes, like it is, I'll go. Welcome to Opera Reporters, the beautiful weekend, the program where we discuss and give our unbiased and unreserved opinion on the issues affecting the social, political, economic welfare of Nigerians across Nigeria, connecting Nigerians home and abroad. Yes, today is the 18th day of October 2024. The year is running out, and we are live in the studio for our 67th, our 67th episode. The 67th episode of the program. Yes, 67. And today, like always, we are going to give away the exciting topics as we have in the daily space, and we have from Opera Reporters himself. First, as it is, I'd like to introduce myself. I will introduce myself. My name is Obizo J. I'm going to be your moderator for the day. Yes, and at the moment, I'm the only person in the studio. I guess several people tried to come in, but they could not make it happen because I couldn't meet up with the internet because of the internet stress. Yes. Well, that is that. We are here and good. I'd like to talk about the things that is going on. First of all, let me read according to the Opera Reporters produce. First, Nigeria economy riding on the three deflated tires. World Bank has said Nigeria is having issues. If I may be right or wrong, they said the policies that have been put on ground is going to take give or take 15 years before we can see dividends from it, according to one of the World Bank specialists. Yes, this I saw. I saw it on Arise. Arise made Arise. Yes, they had a discourse on this video, and they said the Nigeria economy will have to get stable in 15 years. I don't know how old you are. 15 years from now, where would you be? 15 years from now, how old would you be? 15 years from now, what are the plans that you have for yourself? These are the things we have to say first, because everybody, now life is about interest. Life is about personal interest. You were born, yes, you're educated, your parents give you the platform for education, health, growth. At some point, you pick a family, you have kids, you grow, you start a business, and there are projections. Now in 15 years, let's put it from, this is 2024, in 2039, that's 15 years from now, what would be the outcome? What is your plan? What do you have? What is your projection? Individually, will come to say, okay, this is what I want to do. But now they are saying the economy that we have in Nigeria will be stabilized, or will get better, or will improve, or will get to the point at which the policies have been put in place in 15 years. I don't know who they're emulating. I don't know what they mean by 15 years getting to a peak. Are we going to be like China in 15 years? Are we going to be like the United Arab Emirates in 15 years? Are we going to be a better Nigeria in 15 years? That's the question. But that is that. Coming to Edo, the news coming from Edo. Yes, we discussed Edo because Upper Reporters originated from Edo. Yes, it's a Nigerian podcast, but there's an origin that besides, yes, the Edo origin. So most of the time when we come here, when we discuss general issues, we always talk about important points coming from Edo. Yes. On the political scenes in Edo, the governor-elect has alleged looting. He said he seek EFCC to probe the Edo state officials. Now this is like a comb with two sides. The governor-elect is alleging looting of the previous government. However, they are seeking the EFCC, who the current governors today are voting on EFCC to be disbanded to probe Edo officials. What about when the governor is sworn in and in a couple of months the EFCC is suspended or removed or completely disbanded? Who is he going to point out to? Well, that is the senator governor-elect for you. He is seeing looting already from a distance, but as it is, there are people that are saying he should wait till he's sworn into office. You cannot catch a thief when you are not in the house. Yeah. On the third topic of today, this is Naira depreciates 1,710. That is to a dollar. The Naira depreciates 1,710 to a dollar on parallel market. Well, with the way things are going, I told a friend of mine said he thinks by December the dollar will be 2,000 naira. It will be 2,000 naira in parallel market to a dollar, and on that, it is what it is. It is what it is. But well, that is what we see. Back to politics. Northern senators distance themselves from the alleged impeachment plot. I don't know, there are stories of impeachment here and there within the political scene. Who are they intending to impeach? The senators, the only power they have to impeach is the president. Now, this is a story that we are seeing on the media. We don't know how authentic it is. We don't know where it's coming from. But the northern governors have said, northern senators are distancing, if I'm using the right word, themselves from the alleged impeachment plot. Well, those are the topics for today from Upper Reporters. As it is, I said in the last time we were here in the studio, we talked about the basics, which is we talked about education. So education is going to be a discourse for today before I go further. Education as we have to say it. Education. Yes. This was one of the major topics from the last time we came on studio, and the time was not. We didn't have enough time to discuss further on it, but we deliberated to a point where we understood that we talked about it, and Yes, the deteriorating state of our educational standards. We're talking about how to put things in place. A lot of people came, blame the government. Some people came, blame the individuals. Some people came, blame the people. Yes, it's an all-round menace that has to go up and down to everybody. But in my own quiet time since the last time we held our meeting here, I realized nobody is talking about education after election. Anyways, first of all, I have two very brilliant minds in the studio. First, I have Ola. He has Mr. Ola, and I have Chief Oye. These are the two people we have in the studio so far. Mr. Ola, are you there? Chief Oye, are you there? One by one, I want you.
Yes.
Good. Thank you for coming to the house today. I want you, in a nutshell, to give us. First of all, I apologize for coming late. That was due to some certain factors I had with the internet. But I am here now, and the topics for today. Yes, the dollar. Let's discuss the dollar. Let's discuss foreign currency. The dollar is 1,700 naira today. What is your take?
Okay, you said the dollar is 1,700 today, right?
Yes, 1,700 naira today.
Okay. Uh, that is due to the economics, right? We don't have really strong economy. Our economy is dead. There's no cushion. We're not a country produce anything apart from the oil we saw as raw material sometime. Some few people have already bankrupted the country before they left. Tinubu came in. His people are like into how to also do the same thing, but also have to do small correction, but it will not work because the people that bankrupted the country that heavily before they left already took a lot of the money and borrow ahead of it. You know, what Tinubu doing is only just borrowing. Was Tinubu? Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so what you see is an economy that's already dead. Not just dead. The economy is already in the coffee, but kind of like still have some kind of heartbeat. So they're just still watching at it. Where is this heartbeat coming from? Why is the body still warm? But it's already dead. So we take a lot of expertise, doctors with double spiritual looking eyes, to be able to revive this economy for the next 5 years. But if we're lucky, 10 years, because we don't produce nothing. You see, when you expose some people who are madly, notoriously corrupt to rule a society to a man that is not even educated, person like Muhammad Buhari, this is what you get. They came as change. Change. The actually change will never really change because the people that form APC with the old Kagus were not getting it, were also not getting the big billions in their pocket. That's why the whole thing they won't change. Nigeria is not being run as a country, it's being run as a group of house of mafias. The which mafia that is on top will determine how many money they share in their living room. So it's not really an economy, but it's economy being run by Mama Stella. They sell yam. Mama Josephine they sell beans. Mama Esther they sell tomatoes. So then they come the mafia who are like the tax collector for protection. That's what you see. The oil money is also being fall like that also. It's actually not being used to run a proper country, whereby it's okay, this money we make this year, this money we invest in societies that will also make money. Money make money. Our stock market is not really a stock market, it's being controlled by the same mafias. Our banking system is the banking system of Nigeria and the judiciary is almost the same thing. You understand me? Is when they want to regulate, they will regulate. When they don't, as long as they favor them. So what you
No, but
see now,
I like to ask. Let's look back into the previous election. For instance, we had Atiku, we had Tinubu, we had Peter Obi. Do you think with the way the things are, any other person could have been able to do something different? I'm just asking on an innocent question. Do you think
Peter
it's a
Obi,
candidate that would have changed anything from the way it is?
Peter
Because
Obi,
it's like a rotting tree. A tree is rotting from the roots. Can anything hold it?
yeah, I think Peter Obi would have able to do something, would able to at least do a lot of scratching. I think don't forget it. This article is look, what you see today, you cannot just put it on Tinubu. Tinubu was just a Lagos, but the chop money there, the tax people there, they support money. Possibility for back, they do all year things also. You understand me? But Atiku, see, this probably just started now. It started this time of Obasanjo. Only that things were just so rough like this at that time. The Jonathan time come. It was just about they were doing some kind of you have to say the people at that time in power, they were very, very educated. So they were able to make things move. Like the money was in circulation because the oil was about 100 something dollar at that time.
Yeah.
So, but when this one came, I said, it's a security man. And I'm a security man came. That the jihadist. When the jihadist came, the jihadist doesn't know nothing about how to run economic at all. You see, one thing they can do it, you can put somebody on that Oval Office and put a light on him, they take a picture. And let pretend, hey, okay, they sign paper. Behave say they read something, they sign paper. You say you go hold that pen, pretend say they sign nothing. They don't know what they do at all. They own say, okay, I'm here, I'm the president. Proteges, the same people that he surrounded him, where they were just packing the money, maybe buy properties for his children, pack the money, give bank for his wife and everybody to the same everything there. That's what they were doing. How to sanford the money. They were giving all kind of budget. Why they borrow money? We borrow money for night vision goggles. Have you ever seen whereby a minister of justice and a minister of information come out and said, yeah, we have to borrow money to fight the terrorists for night vision goggles? Nobody could question, okay, who should come in night vision goggles to borrow billions now? You understand me? You understand me? Nobody, no, all of them say, yeah, we need money to borrow to buy night vision goggles. So they were borrowing money like that. That's the way they borrow our name. The children won't already get, and the children those ones never even get. They don't already borrow money for those who ahead. So they were borrowing money for different things. Then when they look again, let's borrow money for INEC. Billions. Go just go that side. So this so-called that computer will say they carry console. You see, greed. We cannot control greed. Greed will destroy the greeter. You understand me? When you cannot control it, it will destroy the greeter. So what you see now, I said something like here before a long time. I said, this is the repeat of 1982. This is a repeat of 1982. The evilness of those posts still exists to this portal today. They forget that time. Say that 82 period, the politicians twist it to be Ghana must go when the economy was very, very bad. Then I say it's Ghana, it's Ghana, it's Ghana. You tell me it's Ghana is the Minister of Finance, all these things. Those criminals at that time, they will also borrow money. Then they started preaching money from their living room. Fake Naira circulate everywhere. No salary, nothing. That's why I say we will start talking. We should go back to history and see what happened when Obasanjo handed over to Shehu Shagari. What happened at that time to 1992 that brought in Idiagbon and the jihadists that just left power. You understand me? They used terrorists, bandits to control Jonathan. That today the terrorists they unleash they could not control it anymore. That even now become a business. So I think 15 years might be grace of God. Thank you very much. Let somebody else come in.
Thank you very much, my brother Ola. I appreciate your admission, your submission. Thank you very much. And we have Joe. Mr. Joe, are you there? Mr. Joe, are you there? Okay. Before we get back to Joe, yes, as it is, I understand your submission. This is the same thing we talk about every day. How the crisis came about, but I sometimes I wonder. I said, okay, if it had been a different case entirely, what would have been the outcome? Is it that a different president would have gotten worse, or a different president would have done something for magic? Is it magic that we need, or we need working? And by the way, if we need working, Nigeria has a lot of intelligent people. Why is it difficult to get the workings? Why is it difficult? Because it's the same basic all the time. Why can't we just have one brilliant advisor? Those days we used to think, yes, this man, he employed the best brains. This guy has the best brains. Nigerians have the best brains. So what's going on? It gets worse every day.
My brother, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry
Okay.
about that. Yes.
You see,
so we wonder, where are these best brains? I thought they used to pick. They will say, okay, yes, when he did it in Lagos, when he did it in Abuja, when they did it in Anambra, they bought the best. Okay, even now, what is wrong for the president to call Peter Obi, that people think is a magician that will do it, to work with him? Is it not the same Nigeria? Or they have to wait 88 years to do it? Like, why is it so? Why do we have to wait? Now, World Bank is saying, World Bank is talking all the things they can talk, negative. Because is it maybe they want to borrow us money? Is it World Bank that borrows money? I don't even know what they are planning. It is confusing. It is annoying. It is incomprehensible. Because you can't just understand. Why is it so? Why is it so? Can't we just work together? Does it have to be, you have to wait till you win election to work? If you say you know it, share it, bring your idea. It is the same country that they will have, everybody will have light. It's the same country that everybody will pay the same tax. It is the same country that they will have a clearing duty at right price. Today somebody told me that he bought a car, and they said to clear the car is 11 million. Then another person said he checked the car out yesterday. He sent me the picture, and the car, a 2020 car, whatever, worth 63 million naira. What is going on in Nigeria? 63 million naira for a car. How much be duplex? How much be house?
my brother, we are now in a jungle. We are now in a jungle country now. Banana. You see, what you just say now, they just doing all this one to think they can raise money, but the money actually is not inside the federal government purse. The people there, they are eating it. You understand me? The truth of the matter is, we kind of like in a borrowed time. Tinubu doesn't know what he's doing at all. He's not even in charge. Let me refer you back again. You know, the former Senate president at that time was Joseph Wires. You know, Joseph Wires, when Buhari came to power, they jailed him. You know, for some years. But what you see now, right? We don't have people who can jail these people. So it's like, who let the dogs out is what we're dealing with now. Who let the dogs out? It's just too late. It did start now. It did start now. It started during Obasanjo time. You see, when the military handed over power to Obasanjo, it was not that they were doing it because Obasanjo knew anything. They were doing it because, one, Obasanjo is their man, former military man. They will use him to compensate Abiola problem, but it will dance to their tune in a way. You know, the military also, they have good intention for the country also. They wrote all kind of constitution that will favor them, the oil rings, the everything. Before, individual cannot own oil rings in Nigeria. It was just left alone for the federal government and their business partners. Billionaires started pumping out. So what you see now, there's no, all the good brains they're all corrupt. Our Nigerian army, they'll be building shopping malls in Abuja for a very long time. These are not just soldiers anymore. These are like business men on uniform. That's what they are. Some of them, they do bunkering. Some of them, they do all different type of things. When they catch them, they just do some small sacrifice here or there. The police look like a thug. They're not even police anymore. They are thugs. They are Okpebholo. They used to disturb people. I don't understand. There's a program called Lazy Town. Lazy Town is they call it Lazy Town. And Roboruto is the head. Roboruto never want nobody to be happy. When children want to come out and play, it will peep from the soil with So what we have in Nigeria, the same thing. There are some billionaires, there are some people, when Nigeria make money, they'll say, hey, let's share it. What's my business? You know, they're speaking the language of Okpebholo. You know, when tire roll, everybody chop. That's what they are now. There is nothing, nobody know what they're doing. They all just pretending to be ministers. They all just pretending to be advisors. They're they're playing office, but they're not the real ones. They're just playing it. It's Nollywood. You understand me? Carry portfolio, go and play office somewhere, build mansions that buy house in America. It's not a shame that you destroy your country, but you come into America to come and buy a house and behave like a citizen that can obey the rules and laws of that country. But in your own country, you cannot do it. Let me stop here, please. Let Joe come in.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Ola. I appreciate your submission. And in my own voice, you can hear the pain. It is agonizing. It is sad. It is pathetic. I say it again. Every day on the news, there's some form of large madness that one cannot comprehend. Madness. Now, it is sad. It is sad. It is very sad. A new policy, World Bank saying that it will take 15 years for us to have it on a level. And as we are doing that, the dollar is depreciating. Although several states have increased, and it's funny that these people will make us, after an increase in a commodity, now there's been increase in wages. I think Rivers State has added to Lagos State to do 85,000 for salaries. 85,000 naira. It's not up to $100. 85,000 should be give or take And now the dollar is increasing. 85,000 is not up to, it's about $50. So you can imagine what we are going through. Well, Mr. Joe couldn't respond. I don't know if Chipoye is available to unmute herself and give us some submissions from this matter.
Hello.
Chipoye, welcome to the studio.
Thank
I
you. Good evening.
apologize for the, yes, we didn't come in early. I was having a bit of an internet setback. It's not only Nigeria that such things happen. It happens around the world. Yes. The internet is even machines even have issues. So I apologize. I came in late, and thank you guys for meeting up with me even with my late appearance. So what do you take? What is your take?
Okay,
You have
so
what do you take? What is your take?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, so because I didn't come on early because of your internet issues, can you please tell me what the topic is, please?
Okay. First of all, we are talking about the dollar to a naira. Do you have the slightest idea how much it is today?
As of last week, I know the American dollar is or was 1,600 to $1.
Okay.
So that's 160,000 to $100. And
Yes.
I honestly do not understand why our country is being driven by the USD. Why are we operating with the dollar? Why is the increase of dollar affecting us? What has it got to do? Why is it because they say our politicians and the elite are using dollars? And now, in Nigeria now you see people spending dollars, spraying dollars. So it's a shame. It's a shame that our Naira is like toilet paper, and we are being driven by the dollar, and the economy is being driven by the dollar. Everything is so expensive. And you just talked about people's salary, 85,000 Naira, which is about $50 or thereabout, give and take, for a month for 31 days. I always say, I cannot say enough, our people are hungry. And when the people are hungry, they are desperate. And when the people are hungry, they are angry. I think our politicians have failed us. I think our leaders have failed us. I think the Nigerian population generation, they are a lost generation, a forgotten generation. And it breaks my heart. I do not see any light at the end of the tunnel. I continue to say, and there is no hope. Yes. I don't know what to do.
I want to repeat myself. There's no tunnel. Stop using that.
I will always do that until change comes. I don't know if change is ever going to come. Yeah, they say change is going to come. I don't know if change is ever going to come because the greed is increasing. Even like what Mr. Ola said, the educated ones are the greedy ones. They are all corrupt. The ones that are supposed to be scholars, enlightened, well-traveled with pedigrees, they are the crooks. They are the criminals. They are using their brain. They are adding zeros. Fela said they are stealing with their pen. That's what they're doing. And it's crazy. They are sophisticated thieves. So I don't know what's going to happen to this beautiful, great nation of ours. I don't know. So going back to the dollar, I still don't understand why our economy is driven by the dollar. I don't know. Is it the influence of? Is it because of foreign interference I have used in this house before? Is it because the dollar is the currency for the big market, international global scale? Well, why should it be affecting the tomato woman, the woman selling bole, the woman selling yam, the woman plaiting hair? Is it because there's no power supply and we all rely on generators and all this petrol and everything to enhance our daily lives, to enhance production? So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to us. Are we all going to run away from Nigeria and live abroad? We're not Igbo people now. We are Africans. We are Nigerians. We have no other place but home, because that's our root. But because it's a shame that everybody's running away. It's a shame. So it still takes me back to my question. Why are we driven by the dollar? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is more questions to the many questions that we have asked over time. And it seems answers don't come. Every day we come here with questions, and we come back here again with new questions, because it's now getting so comical. It seems a joke. You wake up every morning, there's something terrible somewhere on the news. Or is it would I ask, is it a test? Sometimes I ask, are they trying to put us to a test, to a hardship test, to see how far we can go? Sometimes I just get to ask myself, I'll be like, do they do these things because they are wicked, or they don't want to do it to annoy us? Because I don't understand. A country where we have diversified people, intellectuals, wealthy people, educated, hardworking, prayerful, and we just cannot put ourselves together to just fix one thing. We can just come together and say, okay, we can generate, let us all put monies to it to have it work. Then everybody will know, yes, we all generated. It happened in Botswana. Let me use an example. In Botswana, there were no universities, or they had to put monies together. The indigenous of Botswana as a country, they put monies together and they built a university. There was no money. They were mostly farmers. Every family had to donate a cow or a bull or something, so that it could be sold foreign to build a university. Is that what we should do? Maybe Tinubu should come and tell us, okay, there's a piggy bank somewhere, everybody donate 100 naira so that we can fix light, or we can fix roads. Or, in fact, I don't want to hear about roads, because they keep fixing roads every time. Let them fix something major, something that because I believe people say there's hunger. Yes, there's a lot of hunger. But there are people that want to do something without getting extremely stressed. I communicate with Nigerians a lot. You hear things like, oh, I forgot to tell you, our transformer blew 2 months ago. We never get light. And the whole thing resonates again. It's a reminder. 2 months without electricity. You're not in a farmhouse. You're not in a mountain. 2 months without electricity, and these people have to generate light for themselves every day. And while they do power generation, the prices has increased in the last 2 months. So now the guy is buying the fuel at 1,000. He said he was lucky 3 days ago. He saw 1,050. He said one gas station, all of a sudden he just got in there. He saw fuel was 1,050 naira, he was even excited. 1,050 naira. 10 liters will be, and you know the funniest part. He said even when you buy 10,000 naira fuel, the people have adjusted their meter. It doesn't give you the exact amount. So if you say 10,000, if you say give me 10 liters, it might not get to a certain level where the keg or the bottle has its 10-liter level. So the decline is at its peak. Well, mine is to kickstart and ginger. It's left for the people in the house. Mr. Joe, are you there? Do you have the time now, or you are still driving or busy? If you are not available, let me go to Miss AI. Mrs. AI. Miss AI, are you there?
Hello, everyone.
Yes, hello, madam. Thank you for coming. How's your day going? Been a while.
Good.
Yes. You see, thank you for coming. I know we are late, but the topic we are talking about the dollar to the naira, and we are talking what has driven us to become the dollar structure of the nation. Why are we comparing our currency with dollar? Why is it affecting us? We are in Nigeria, all the way in Africa. Why is a dollar another man's currency affecting our economy, affecting our policies and others, so on and so forth? What is your take on it?
Okay, you are asking why dollar is affecting our currency.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't know how to answer this, but let me say this. First of all, I want to greet everyone on the platform, if you can hear me. Thanks for calling. First of all, we should understand that dollar is the official currency of the world. So every transaction is being done in dollars. Almost all. Okay?
Yes.
So Nigeria will not be different. But unless you are asking me, why is our local market being impacted by dollar?
Okay. That is still a question. Why is it impacted by dollar?
Yeah. Because over the years, it's an ideological something. Whenever you see people shouting dollar, 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 everybody forget that dollar is not our currency. Our currency is the Naira.
Yes.
So because we have that ideology in us, everybody will start dropping down or upping his game in whatever he is doing. So that's how it affects our local transaction. But let me say this. I overheard some people, because I came in late anyway, so I was doing something while I was late.
Okay, ma. Yes.
Every currency has power in its own kingdom. I repeat it again. Every currency has its own power in its own kingdom. Outside of his kingdom, it might not have power. When you pair it with another kingdom, it might not have power. But in its own kingdom, it has power. So when you say that minimum wage is so an amount, and then you start thinking of what it is equivalent in another currency, that's not actually right. It's not a right thing to do. Let me tell you why. The purchasing power of Naira in Nigeria, when you take the exact amount of that exact amount and convert it to dollar, I'm giving dollar as an example because it's the official currency of the world. If you convert it to the dollar, the purchasing power will not make any sense in the United States. They can't purchase anything, I might say.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you an example. So that's why when we keep pushing this ideology, pushing this propaganda, it's not going to help our country. It will keep killing our country. And there is nothing anybody can do to help us unless we change our ideology. Now, take for instance, Today's rate, let's par it, let's leave it at 1,500 for
Okay.
$1. Okay? 1,500 Naira. 500 Naira can buy a bunch of vegetable in the market, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now convert that 500 Naira into $1 and see whether you can buy a bunch of vegetable in the United States. Obviously.
No, it wouldn't.
So, going back to my earlier statement, every currency has power in its own kingdom.
Yes.
So if Nigerians can do more in concentrating in the power of the Naira in its kingdom, it will do us a lot more good. I repeat, if Nigerians can do more in concentrating, I am not saying the international trade in Nigeria should not go in dollar and should not be compared with the dollar. I am not saying that. Nobody should get me wrong. But let me say this. If Nigerians can concentrate more on the purchasing power of the Naira in his own kingdom, if we can say that idea, if we can say that truth to our people, I think things will be better off. If we will be in a situation whereby you go to a Nigerian and say, dollar is 1,800 or dollar is 3,000 Naira to $1 is 3,000 Naira, and the Nigerian will be bold enough to tell you, but I don't buy in dollar. I think Nigeria will be a better country. Let me repeat it again for those who will say this woman is a terrible woman. Let me repeat it again. If it will come to a situation whereby you walk up to a Nigerian and you say, dollar is 300 Naira to $1, and the Nigeria will be bold enough to look you straight in the eyes and say, but I don't have any business with dollar. I buy in Naira. Why am I saying this? Nigerians should do more in separating the two, the local market and the international market. The international market is actually supposed to help Nigerians, not to destroy them. The international market is actually supposed to make our currency, not to destroy it. So all this Naira to $1, Naira is equals to this, Naira is equals to this, I don't really understand it. Because I am sure that most of the local markets in Nigeria, most women, most men that do those local markets, I'm sure most of them have not even seen what $1 looks like. But if you continue pushing this idea of dollar is high and therefore Nigerians should die of hunger, then so be it. What am I saying? We should look at the purchasing power of the Naira. Nobody is going to say this, but I have just said it. What 500 Naira, or let me put dollar into 1,000 Naira. Okay? Hello, are you there? Hello? Let me put dollar.
Yes, I am here.
Yes, I'm here. I hear you. I hear you.
Let me take, for example, all things being equal, let me put $1 to 1,000 Naira. And then I ask, 250 Naira in Nigeria can still buy a bunch of vegetable.
Okay.
I talk to Nigerians.
Thank you.
Yes, that's true.
Can still buy.
But I want to ask the question, man.
Hold on. When I'm done, you can ask your
200
question.
Naira can still buy
Hold
what?
on.
What can 200 Naira still buy?
Calm down.
Yeah, okay.
Calm
Go
down.
ahead.
Your body is hot. Calm down. I know you
I didn't hear you. You said 200 Naira can buy what?
250 Naira.
50 can buy vegetable.
Can buy vegetable.
A bunch of vegetable. Yes.
Today, as I speak to you.
No, I don't know where, but.
But a bunch, maybe at some.
Hold on. You might say the quantity has reduced. Yeah, you might say in some markets, but I still stand with what I said. 250 naira can buy a bunch of ogo in the market. I hold it there. And now I am pairing the naira, the dollar to a naira, to 1,000 naira. And I say 250 naira is a quarter. Can you get a bunch of vegetable in the United States for a quarter? The answer is no. Now,
No.
we should help our people in our country, and we should help ourselves. Let me give another example. $100. We are talking. I'm not using dollar, but I want to use dollar because it's the official currency of the world.
Yes, the popular currency.
$100 is equals to how much? 150,000 naira. Let's leave it at that. Okay. Now, let's go back to Nigeria. In the year 2016 or 2015, for those who like to talk, I deal with numbers. So I'm a very careful person when I speak. In the year 2015, how much is a naira to a dollar? Can somebody pull it?
About 150 naira.
No, 125, 130, but it wasn't
Not
stable.
150. 150.
In the year 2015, that's what I asked. How much is a dollar to a naira?
About 115.
It's more than that. It's 244. Put it out.
You said at 2015, right?
Yes.
2015.
Black market was 2 something. Real market, according to the jargon they do in Nigeria, is about.
Mine was 180.
Oh, it was $150. 50 to a naira. I remember very well.
180.
180.
That means that $100 is how much then?
15,000.
Around 15,000.
Yeah. 50,000 naira.
Okay. And today it's 150,000, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to the purchasing power. Can anybody give me example of what is being sold 15,000 then that is being sold 150,000 today?
Let's see.
Okay. Let's start with building materials. Can we
No, I can see a generator. But that was my neighbor generator was about 15,000, 12,000, 15,000.
So how much?
Yeah, 12,000. Today is 80,000. But that was my neighbor.
God bless you. 50, now I go back to my argument. Now I come back to our brothers and sisters who are in diaspora. I think they are the ones that ginger the bitterness and the hate in Nigeria. They ginger it, which I am one of them. Although I don't ginger bitterness and hate. It's far away from my kingdom. If you are somebody who sends money home every week, you give them 100,000. Did the purchasing power, you give them $100. Did the purchasing power change?
Well, it depends. No. Well, if you say the purchasing power in Nigeria,
that's what I'm saying. We are talking about Nigeria.
They will say the purchasing power has changed. Yes, they will say it has changed. Well, it depreciates.
No.
It's also depend on what you are sending the money for.
Hold on. Please get me right. I've given an instance which we agreed. 15,000, 15 years ago, or whatever years ago, or 9 years ago. The same $100. Now 150. Okay. Let me make it easy. Let me come down. Did the value change? The value of your $100, did it change?
It changed, but the percentage not on a high percentage, but it changed. That's a change.
It changed
I
on a
said value. I said value. I didn't say amount. I said value. There are difference between value and amount.
Yes, in what span? In what span? What span? How many years span?
Wait now. Calm down. Let's get this thing straight so that we won't be quarreling and arguing. So that when you ask me a question, I will answer very well. I said there are difference between amount and value.
Yes.
Actually, when you look at amount, you get very angry. And that's what is angering most Nigerians. The amount, not the value.
Okay.
The amount of $100 in Nigeria now is how much? 150. Let's forget about 17. Let's say 150,000 naira. That's the amount. Good. Now I ask, the value of your 100,000 in Nigeria, did it change? You see, when it comes to currency is a very ridiculous thing. Very ridiculous thing. The way Nigerians run with it brings pain to Nigerians in Nigeria. I think we should stop that. All over the world, this situation Nigerians are facing is, in fact, Ghana and some of them are dead. Nigeria is still standing with one leg. Some of them are dead. When I mean dead, dead. All over the world is the same thing everybody is experiencing, including where I am. But how do we handle it? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm bringing these things closer so that everybody will understand it. The amount of your $100 in Nigeria has changed. Probably the amount is still the same in the United States, but the value too is gone. For those in the United States, yes, it's still $100, but the value is gone. What is happening in Nigeria? The amount has changed, but the value still remains the same. So which one is the problem? Which one has a bigger problem? The people who still call it $100 but can still not buy anything with it. So I don't know, but somebody said he wants to ask me a question. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I want to, the questions I want to ask is, we know over a period of time, right? Like we compared the 2015 $100 at, let's say 180 or 250 to the 2000. In 10 years, it has increased over 500%. The question is, what exactly are we not doing that is devaluing our currency? Is it because our population is growing, or we are not manufacturing, or we are a standard nation, or we are earn
Can I give a little answer before you answer, ma'am?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we Nigerian, we so much depend on importation. So there is no way any country that depends on importation rely on foreign currencies to survive. That is the problem we are facing.
Are we over the year?
Some country they had capacity to manage the economy, which we don't have.
They have what?
The capacity to manage the economy. We don't have the capacity. That's just the truth.
Can I answer?
Okay, we have a president. We came into government without looking to Nigeria's situation. You say you are removing subsidy. So those are the problems you are creating now. You are making we are making people to believe dollar is a messiah of Nigeria now, because the fuel system are jeopardized. If not, people will not be talking about dollar so much, because why? The fuel system have caused problem in Nigeria. People now begin to put all the blame in dollars.
I don't really think yeah, what you said is somehow correct, but I don't really think that is the answer. You are giving what happened. What is the cause?
That's why I just say a
Probably
little, and that's why I said let me add to it so that you can answer anything
later,
as well. That's why.
at the latter part of the country, this is what happened. This is what is causing part of the problem. But can I go ahead?
Yes,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
And Joe, although you didn't break it down properly, sorry,
Is
I
this
was
still
had
there?
somebody.
You can go ahead. You can finish.
No. I want you to.
No, I
I
want her to
understand
finish.
you. I want you to continue, man. Just continue.
Okay, let
Give
me
us
tell
your.
you what the problem is. I have three reasons. Repeat
Okay.
that your question again.
How did the Naira drop so low? How did we get so low?
Thank you. I have
That
three
the Naira
reasons.
dropped in 500% in 10
First
years?
of all, I will start from the beginning of the country called Nigeria. The people who the country were handed over to did not do what they are supposed to do. Some of them are dead, but I think some of them are alive. If I have my way, I will go and exhume the ones that are dead, that are being buried in the land called Nigeria, and throw them inside the Atlantic Ocean. I'm saying this in a global platform. That's the first reason. The second reason is that when your basic needs are being replaced and you grab it with your two hands, it's going to be a big problem for you and your nation. Let me explain. Basic needs. Somebody said the reason is because we depend on importation. Now tell me, basic needs. I want to bring the two, the second and the third answer or reason. Basic needs, standard of living. Eating a foreign cornflakes is a class in Nigeria. Using a foreign tin tomato to cook is a class in Nigeria. Our standard of reason was replaced by the people who came to colonize us. Most countries tend to go away from what they introduced. That's why countries like India, China, blah, 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 all of them were colonized. They are getting up because they did not embrace the replacement of their standard of living. But we in Africa, 90% of Africans embrace the replacement of their basic needs. But countries like China, India, Malaysia, all those countries were all colonized. Even well, we won't say Norway is colonized, but some countries is colonized. They did not embrace the replacement of their basic needs, but we did. So it's a very big problem to us. Now, standard of living. Our standard of living impacts our productivity, packaging, product, QA/QC. All those things we lack. If you bring plantain chips made in Nigeria and bring plantain chips made in the United States, I can assure you that of Nigeria is healthier, is tastier, is good. The one in the United States is not healthy because there might be so much salt. They must have used chemical to preserve it to stay that long. But look at the packaging of the two products. That's standard of living. Somebody will quickly grab that one made in the United States, even when you are telling him or her that is going to impact his health. So these three things put together, that's why the Naira, the dollar will keep jumping in Africa, not only Nigeria. It will continue jumping on. it will continue jumping. It will come down, it will jump up again. Because a Nigerian mother is not going to give his son a karandakamu to go to school. You and I know that. It won't. It will make the Oyibo man's omelette and the Oyibo man's sandwich and give to the son. So it is what it is. We will first of all embrace who we are, appreciate who we are, buy and sell who we are.
But even these days, what we choose to embrace, because at some point we have all fall back into the struggle. When I mean we fall back into the struggle, we no longer drink, we eat akara now instead of eating the burger. But even the lady that sells akara is taking advantage of us because she feels, okay, finally you people have come to me, I will deal with you.
Even the akara does not come cheap. You know why? The groundnut you want to use to fry the akara, you have to import it.
Yeah, but she don't use every fresh bottle every day. Do you know how many days they use the groundnut oil?
But that is not the case. The case is she used groundnut oil to fry it.
Yes, but how many quantity does she use one groundnut oil to fry? That's the quality. That's the thing. We should know that we cannot use akara. People want to use akara to buy plain. We should know. Madam. I know there's hardship.
Let me tell you why it's not.
But the greed of the people has still affected. We are a part of our leaders, whether we like it or not. We keep pointing.
Of course, now Nigeria. I know Nigeria has not been ruled by anybody except.
So everybody. Why do people sell? Okay, a man picks empty can bottles, used ones. They go put water, seal it, and sell it at the same price. Is that not the same thing? And if you see the guy, you say, no, the country is hard, but he's selling fake water or water. I wouldn't call it fake water because there's no fake water. He's selling water that is not properly distilled or purified.
That is standard of living now.
So that is how it goes. The people are there to make the 100%, 200% profit, regardless.
So why are we complaining?
So we have to complain because it goes
to about what?
We'll complain about the illicits. We'll complain about the system not working. We'll complain about all the institutions because now we are only blaming the government. But we are not blaming the people that that are complaining. We say we are suffering. Because the politicians don't buy this bad water. Today I saw a comedy. Why is it that members don't go to rob big
food market? Stop screaming.
Can I make one example? In year 2000, we did one economical research in one village in Edo State. What we did, we shared money to each family. Then it was around 150 naira to each family. Then we come back the following week. We found out that money was not spent and they feed. So how do they feed?
They go to farm, they work, they create their own food.
So where are this value today? We can't value it because if you go to village is more expensive than city today in Nigeria.
Yes, we know.
What's the problem?
The problem is Nigerians. Look,
no.
I told
the Nigerians have gone to legalize the village people.
I'm done with pitying them. Honestly, I am done. The problem is Nigerians. The day we sit down together and we want to make it right, we get it right.
There's a forum I attend, the youths that were looking for a job in Lagos. There are about 2,000 youth. And the forum, when I speak to them, they started angry. I said, the truth is bitter, but we have to say it. I said, you will be in Lagos for 5 years now after graduation. You have no job. And your father has a large land in the village, wasting. Nobody is farming it. But say, is that because you're an abroad? It's not because I'm abroad. I'm telling you, you won't believe me. You won't take it from me.
Let me give you an example. I'll give you a typical example now. I don't know if you sometimes lazy about browsing the YouTube to find out what is going on.
Yeah.
If you look at the YouTube, what Nigerians are giving out to the world to see, they're giving out their beauty. You see them dress very well, show their face in the camera. That is one. Second thing that they won't like me, but I will say it anyway. The second thing that I show you, they will show you how they are dancing. They will play another person's music and then
dance on
they
it.
will tell you how they are dancing. Only, will I say, 0.0001% is showing a kind of skill. Watch them. But if you move to China, India, Malaysia, Britain, you go to their YouTube channel, you will see creativity.
Exactly.
It's either somebody is showing you the easiest way to cut watermelon,
To generate electricity.
way to pick
Different things.
coconut, or the easiest way to pick carrot, or is telling you a very simple way to remove what is it called? Garlic. It is not that they are in the farm. Get me right, because somebody will say, "Oh, you are abroad. You want me to go to the farm and work?"
That's exactly what they told me.
By saying you are abroad, you don't want me to go to the farm and work. You don't even know whether it's the farm that took the person abroad. But that's by
You don't know.
What I'm saying is, check the creativity. I don't even want to talk about the people in China that their girls farm and then they will show you the type of fruit they have produced, how the fruit is eaten, and things like that. Do you know that I am waiting for only very few now? This last year, I started seeing some people cooking Nigerian dishes online, but actually they cook it very terrible. To tell you that, I don't know the heck what they're doing. They're trying to showcase to the world how okra soup is being made, how ogbono soup is being made, how egusi soup is being made. But believe you me, what they are cooking, even me, I want to puke. I don't know where the heck they got that manner of cooking, because most of the way they cook that soup is not how that soup is cooked. What am I saying in essence? I'm talking about our content. What is our content? Okay, what is Nigeria known for? I know most people don't know.
It's art. Art. Let me if I art, creativity, art. It started from not today. Even it goes back to the day of our bronzes that they stole. Creativity. It goes into acting, it goes into poetry. It goes. Yes, it's the truth. Whether we like it or not, it cannot be.
But let me say this. Let me say this. If you say you are known for art,
yes.
If a stranger comes to Nigeria, what is he living with? That's what you're known for. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. If you go to Ghana, you will live with kente. Earring made of kente, wrapper made of kente, wristwatch made of kente, this made of kente, this made of kente. That's their signature. Let me repeat the question again. I've given you
Yes, I understand your point.
Let me repeat the question again. What are Nigerians known for?
I've said it again. I'm giving you an answer. It's art. They don't have to come and live. They don't have to come and live with kente or akoche or ebano or leather. All the leather that is being used in the Europe is from Africa.
You see,
and most of the parts,
you know why I'm laughing at you know why I'm laughing?
It is the business. Well, yes, it can be
theories.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be an item. It could be.
You
could be
people
knowledge.
are full of theories. I just gave you
It could
a
be knowledge.
very typical example.
It does.
It might not be cloth in Nigeria, but I'm giving you just a typical example.
And I have given you a theory.
I say, act in what? Is it that when
it can be music.
Nigeria,
It could be music.
Calm down.
It could be acting.
Calm down. Now, if you said it's art.
Yes, A-R-T.
Art is
A-R-T, like the
That's
culture.
what I'm saying. I don't know what you mean by art, but it's a broad word. Art is so broad. I don't know what you mean by that. But let me come down again and give you another example. If somebody visits
the UK,
let me use UK. Don't talk
UK,
about Lagos,
UK.
Please.
No,
Don't
UK. Let's use UK.
Don't mention Lagos. Let me ask.
No, I said UK, United Kingdom.
I said, if somebody visits Oshobo, if somebody visits, let's assume somebody visits Ibadan now. There is maybe, let me not talk about airport. Let me talk about a park. When somebody drives from Lagos to Ibadan and enter the park, in that park, what are the things? I'm trying to come down for you to understand what I'm talking about, but I'm sure you don't want to understand. If he drives into a park and came down from the park as a visitor, and he said, a foreigner, okay, let me not even talk about a foreigner. Let me talk about a Nigerian living abroad. He came to Ibadan and landed in the park. And he came down from the park and said, what will I pick here now that I will show people when I get to Australia that I went to the village? This is what we are known for. I'm talking about something tangible, like a bangle, like an earring, but before you answer me, let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this. Most Nigerians don't know this. Nigeria is the home of beautiful butterflies. That is one thing Nigeria is known for. Beautiful butterflies. Some butterflies you see in Nigeria, I don't think you can see it anywhere in the world. But we have not even bothered to showcase it to the world in any form, either in our art, in our drawing, or even using them to make artwork, harnessing them, keeping their eggs, selling it to foreigners. I'm trying to give you an example of what we are known for. Now come to art. Africa as a whole is known for art. Different types of art. Art and entertainment is a black man's show. Nobody's gonna take that one from them. You fall on it, you get up on it. That's what we are known for. What I am saying is, if somebody comes to Nigeria, what does he live with? The Northerners try to push this, but they're not pushing it hard. Because if you go to the north, you get those their clothes, those their clothes for men, those their calabash, those their all those things. You see it, but they are not making it elaborate and tangible. Those are the places you go to, more especially in the north. You can pick something. Another place is Benin. You can pick what is it called? Corals. I ask again, what are you known for? That a foreigner can come to your country and pick and go. That can attract a foreigner. When he comes to Nigeria and leave, you will go to the world and show them, I went to Nigeria, this is what I got, this is what I got, this is what I got.
Madam, do you know that Nigeria is being tapped right now for its human resources? Do you know that we are being poached by developing countries for the people that have been trained in Nigeria by excelling in foreign markets?
Okay, let me explain it to you.
And I can give you real live examples of nations right now that are actively looking for Nigerians in specific fields that have tremendous experience that are being poached. So please, let's not have this rhetoric of what is Nigeria good for. Nigeria is good for a lot of things. We have terrible leaders who are taking us down the drain. The other day on Arise, they showed a young boy who created a new source of energy for propelling machines. In the north, they show young people doing fantastic things. Go to United States. The top medical doctors in that whole country are Nigerian. They were trained in Nigeria.
You didn't
Please,
understand my question.
this fallacy that you are peddling is not true.
You didn't understand my question. I didn't know that when a foreigner comes to Nigeria, he will pick a Nigerian and put in his bag and walk away.
They are picking Nigerians from Nigeria right now and taking them abroad to work in specific industries.
Please
come to Canada. Come to Canada and come and see how they are importing Nigerians.
Can you understand the question first?
I understand the question. I understand the question.
No, you didn't.
I understand the question.
You didn't understand the question.
I understand the question.
No,
you don't badmouth your country at the expense of another nation.
Mr. Aizo,
we don't do good videos.
Okay.
The Chinese do good videos.
Understand the
Go and become Chinese. Go and become Chinese. Nigerians cannot do this. Nigerians cannot do that. Everything is negative.
Please.
Did you know the Great Wall of Benin was long enough to surround the United States?
I'm sorry about that.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Aizo, please listen to others, Please calm down. Let the lady finish. We'll channel to you. Mrs.
If
AI.
you want to ask me question, you ask me question.
No, Mrs. AI, just round up so that we can go to him.
Please,
give us your
if you want
submission.
to ask me question, you ask me question. But it is important to you. I know you like coming to challenge me. But it's so unfortunate that you don't even understand me in the first place before you challenge me. I'm not talking about labor. And for your information, Nigeria is not the only country that has labor and manpower. The whole of Africa has manpower today. They have the growing employable age. In the year 50-50, they're going to run the whole world. So that's not what I am talking about. Please understand the question I asked. You are not more national than I am. I am one of the people who don't tolerate anybody saying any rubbish about Nigeria. So I don't even know where you got that one from.
Okay, so
I asked a question. Hold on, let me round up. What I am saying, somebody was talking to people in Lagos, employment group, to go to the farm. And I'm trying to explain to him that it's not all about farming. There are a lot of things they can do. They are dancing on television. They are making YouTube dance. They are making YouTube beauty. They can make YouTube for other things to showcase what they have. Their technicalities. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody can show how to make earring with a calabash on camera. That's what I'm talking about. So I don't care what you understand, but please, before you come to abuse me and challenge me, first of all, understand what I am talking about before you jump in. Your country is not the only one that has labor in Africa. Thank you.
My country is still the one that has the most labor, though. 1 out of every 5 Africans is Nigerian.
Thank you very much.
1 out of every 5 Africans is Nigerian. Did you know that?
Thank you very much. Thank you
so
very
before
much.
You say my country is not the only one that provides labor, my country will stand, and without the Nigerian population, the African continent will fall. This is a fact. Go and do the statistics. 1 out of every 5 Africans is Nigerian. 1 out of every 5.
Yes, Mr. Izo.
Chinese. My brother, make I tell you wait. Make I tell you what she talk. Wait, vex me. So they talk say Chinese, they do video, creative video. Indians, they do video, creative video. We all our video are nonsense. Meanwhile, go and look at the amount of Nigerians that are putting out very, very beautiful content on the thing. The problem with us, we go look situation, pick the few where they mess up, take and describe everybody when they Nigeria. But that is not a fact. That is look at all of us on this platform. Can you tell me all of us here are useless people? But yet we are representative of the population. Yes, a lot of times the things where we carry our mouth talk, now waiting they vex me with that. And I listen. See, this one she talks, I know everything she talk. I hear everything she talk. She said,
yes, I saw your comments. I saw your comments.
I said bullshit. I called the bullshit on it because she said, oh, if you go and turn on Nigerian, all their videos, they are dancing, they are doing this. Meanwhile, turn on Indian and Chinese. And I hate that thing more than anything else. You know, I hate that thing more than anything else. Because look, I can close my eyes, my brother, I can close my eyes and call 50 Nigerians that I personally know that are doing wonderful things. And I'm sure you can do the same thing. I'm sure all of us on this platform can do the same thing. But then you hear people, every little thing, they want to just stereotype all of us. You know how many times I don't go airports when they don't carry me put for side? They ask me useless question because I carry Nigerian passports. Now which kind of thing be that now? And now because of this same stereotype, Oyinbo go stereotype us. Our people go come stereotype us on top. All of us now 419. All of us now jenge we they do. Oh, but I don't tire.
Don't tire. It is just that they do that because of the strength that we have. They do that because of the strength. The strength. They I think they stereotype us because they fear us. They know we can adapt in any situation. They know we are fast to conquer. They know you
and you know what you make I even tell you something where they happen. If you go some kind of places, some kind of platform, they're going to talk say, oh, if you go Cambodia or Vietnam, most of the people went there inside prison for there. Now Niger, and the thing we say, the Niger when they there, they come from one part of the country. They no go talk the part too, but all of us know what they talk. You understand that kind of thing? But the thing we say, you know, why person go they even talk that kind of thing? Any part of Nigeria you want point to, I go show you criminal. Any part.
Yeah.
You remember the Wahala went inside Dubai when they talk to people, they go there, they do court waka. Waiting they can't talk when they hear to call. Oh, now those Southside guys now they do the thing for them. Which kind of nonsense be that now? Meanwhile, the hush puppy, we all know which side hush puppy come from. But nobody they talk that kind of thing. Say, this kind of people they do.
Mr. Man,
madam, I don't hear you. Madam, please, I don't want to disrespect you. Please, I don't want to disrespect you. I do not want to disrespect you, madam. Please, madam, I am talking to someone else. I do not want to disrespect you. I don't like disrespecting women. Madam, please respect yourself. Respect yourself, madam. Respect yourself, madam. Madam, respect yourself. If not, look, make I tell you something. I they save my wahala for men. I don't like to disrespect women. You understand?
You can put down your own point. Leave my point
I they talk now. She interrupt me now. I they follow you talk. She they interrupt me.
Yeah,
I they follow you talk. She they interrupt me.
Please.
Let him make
it
your
is when somebody misrepresents me. That's
now?
why I repeat myself severally when I speak. I repeat myself
you know what, madam, you have the floor. You have the floor.
Represent me.
Madam, you have the floor. Go ahead and talk.
Please, can you stop discussing on my own case?
I'm not even discussing your matter. I don't move on from your matter. I'm not discussing you anymore.
Discuss your own. Leave my own alone.
Okay, I don't go talk to you when I want to talk. I'm not discussing your matter anymore.
You are the only person that don't understand how nationalistic I am.
You're nationalistic. That's why you compare us to Chinese.
Please,
nationalistic.
Please, madam, please don't get disrespected. Don't get disrespected.
Please.
Yes,
madam, tell him to do his own submission.
Exactly.
I'm doing my submission, madam. If you can please be quiet, I'll do my submission.
Can we do that?
Yes, okay, I don't hear you, madam. I don't hear you.
You know, I hate it when somebody misrepresents me.
Yes,
make I talk. Hey, look, so like I was saying.
No, wait, Mr. Ito, please. Let us give everybody the avenue to make their opinion. Let us respect their opinion. I will give them the avenue for them to respect us. Nobody will not use the platform where we are supposed to be uniting ourselves to disrespect anybody. Miss A, I apologize. Please don't get offended. Mr. Izon, please don't get offended. Nobody. Let us all have cross talking. Let us make our opinion the way we see it, how we see it, and that is all. Let us forget about anything anybody else has said. Please, let's not make references. I appreciate that.
No Allah, no Allah. My brother, so who is talking? Am I talking or is she
Yeah,
talking?
you are talking now. The floor is yours.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I will speak. Okay. So what I'm saying is, the point I was making is that for too long, people, and you hear this all over the place. Oh, stereotype. If we are stereotyping our own and drawing conclusions based on one thing or the next, that it's the people that are this, the people that are that, then how in the hell are we supposed to even progress if you can't say that your own people are worth their own brass? Because at the end of the day, we all know Nigerians that are very competent. We know Nigerians that are highly educated. We know Nigerians that are achieving, own successful companies at home and abroad, right? So if we know those people, then at the end of the day, the conclusion we should be drawing is that we're very enterprising, hardworking, intelligent people, period, right? So that is the point I was trying to make about that situation. So, I don't know if you want to make a comment on anything else, but all I don't talk. I don't want to talk anything else.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. See, I think the underline here is we are all driving towards a direction.
Yeah, we're on the same page. We are
all on the same page. We are going to the same river, or we are walking on a different path. We are getting there. Because what we say, we don't like. That's why we take our time out. Yeah, sorry, Joe, you come. That's why we take our time out to come here to meet each other. We are getting to know each other. I've never met you guys before, but I am happy that I am deliberating. That's why I'm open. I'm open to the discourse. We are Nigerians, and besides that, we are family. Whether they like, they say we are from the deepest part of the ocean, or we are anywhere they say they go here, it's only us they meet. Good, but we don't know the strength that we have.
Yeah,
we don't know it. These people know it. That's why they fear us. That's why you walk this year twice at the Istanbul airport. I was told to step aside because of a Nigerian passport. And I confused them because they saw me and she told me, go to one side. She started attending to other people. When she did it again, I couldn't take it. I stood my ground. I said I wanted the supervisor. That is what they do. I imagine that is what they do to 20 of us just because of our past. Because initially when they see you, we don't look. God, please don't take it to a different context, guys. When you see a Nigerian, he doesn't look Nigerian. Nigerians don't have a. You can see. God forgive me, you both should take it to a different context. You can see a Cameroonian and you say this guy is from Africa or is a Cameroonian. You can see a Ghanaian and you say this guy is Ghanaian. But when you see a Nigerian and he doesn't speak, you cannot tell where he's from. So that alone irritates them. The way they see that we have everything that we have, from education to art, madam, when I say art, to music, dancing, comedy, to the way we dress, to our clothing. It's our people, they see us and want to be us. Yeah. But we are the only people fighting ourselves.
My brother, you know what else? Nigerians, we don't take their nonsense.
Yeah, we don't
put up with their nonsense. Yeah.
Because we don't put up to that, they say we are aggressive. You see people that don't even know, they say Nigerians are proud. No, Nigerians are aggressive. Nigerians are this. They say no, we're just intelligent. So we don't come to take that bullshit that you want to sell to us. We will educate you on the things you think you know, or the things you created. We will teach you better. So why they try to give us a negative one before we land? But come on, guys, we can't qualify ourselves. No, we're supposed to put ourselves together, educate more and bring more to get us stronger. That is my take. So I apologize. I want to apologize again, Mr. Izzo. You have to take Miss AI. Mrs. AI is part of us. You are part of us too. We are together in this boat. We cannot have a back and forth. We all stand for one thing. Mr. Joe, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. There's no need of having a beef. We all looking for a solution. So I think we are contributing to our nation to see how it can get better. The most important thing, what I see there is that if Nigeria can feed themselves, all those problems will be over. We just have to feed ourselves without depending on any nation to bring rice, to bring one thing, to bring. That is the problem. I just told you the economical research to carry year 2000. I actually found that in the village you can actually feed without money for a week. I surprised. So if we can feed ourselves, we don't have. You see, just as Mr. Ezu say, our leader have actually disappointed us so well because they don't encourage us. Nigeria has most smartest people, very hardworking. They have what they call patient. Nigeria have it all. All this nonsense our leader is doing us in Nigeria. You can't, in so many countries, you can't try it. You cannot try it. But we are patient, always ready to adapt to any system, manage ourselves, and find a way out. In anywhere we find ourselves, anywhere in the world, we must find a solution to ourselves. No matter how difficult it is, once we are in Nigeria, solution must come. So that to say, God give us that wisdom and knowledge. But our leaders have just mismanaged us. How can our leader will be sick and go to abroad and receive treatment? Okay, ordinary common man. Do I have a second citizen in Nigeria? I will not say citizen. So that's why I don't bring many people that are coming out. I want to form my nation because our leader have made them go into that to think that way. Because if the leader are doing well, be ruling the country truthfully, not this magic they are doing, truthfully. But we don't have that such leader. Everybody is just trying to make sure say their family yet to born are safe. When you are not safe yet, you are thinking of the next family, next generation. Because if not that, I don't think a one man will have a mansion everywhere in Nigeria. Just you alone. But you cannot live more than 100 years.
Yeah, they want to enjoy the little time they have.
So I don't baffle me. We don't think. I don't know why we don't. Our Nigerian
Mr. Joe, Mr. Joe, make I ask you a question. I beg.
Okay, sir.
What do you think about all these people when they talk say the president? If the president they mess up, maybe we no blame him. Say no be president they affect our lives. Say now the governors when we suppose they fight. Now the governors when we suppose they blame. So as you did now, they assume say you be Edo guy. Me I be Delta guy. So
I be Edo guy.
So if as the team be, they go say, okay, oh, now Obaseki you supposed to face, or now waiting be name, no be Obaseki again. The guy won't just win. Or my case, Monday. They say Nain is supposed to face for all your problems then, because Nain they control that space, and Nain get the budget, Nain they do everything. Say no be the president is supposed to look, and same thing for my state. They go say na sheriff are supposed to look. So how you take see that thing?
Our system, our government system depend on president. All those they are talking about government, I'm just laughing. The kind of government we practice will give so much power to president. Until we go back to the regional government, I will start blaming the governor. This system we are running in Nigeria, every power belongs to president. So I will bring the president. The president have not given exemplary example to Nigerians. He haven't done it at all. When things are hard, Nigeria the presidency is living large. Masses are hungry. Are they second-hand citizen? If I'm telling you, if Tinubu today is okay, now as a president, I want to show example. Now I'm not. You see, my convoy will just be only two. Who want to kill you? If you are doing well, nobody is after you. If the country is okay, I want to. My convoy will be only one me, my driver, and one car. Finish.
No, but these people say they want to create 5,000 jobs. So if they have
what job they want to create, all those are fallacy.
Wait, now if they say look at it, look at the logic that sometimes these idiots do. They will say they want to create jobs, 5,000. So they will buy, their convoy will be 20 cars. In the 20-car convoy, they have 4 people or 3 people in each. 3 times 20, that is 60. You have 60 people or 50 people following one president. Is that not the way that you have 50 people following the president, 50 people following the vice, Fabio? So they are creating jobs. So that's how they create.
What kind of job is that? What kind of job are they creating?
Okay, that's the kind of job because they don't.
That is not a job.
Are they not paying those people? They pay those people. Those people that run after them when they
let them go back. Let them go back to community. All those government they are running in Nigeria is a fake government. Let them go back to. I just told you what we did in year 2000. They're able to feed. Go back to the community. Go and encourage community to feed themselves. Provide a necessary environment for them. Give them what they need to feed themselves. That is all. If Nigeria government comes to that system, everybody will be fine.
Mr. Ito, I want to ask you a question, please.
Yes, my brother.
Are you there?
I'm here.
How did the Naira get to this level? What is your take? What's your opinion on the Naira?
Hey, sure. But you get all night.
No, don't say
the joke. No, a lot of times I try. I don't like to discuss that thing because as I talk the thing, it vex me. But this guy, president, yeah. Okay, the first thing he did, Nigerians don't get a lot of social safety nets. One of the main thing we don't like, abroad you have some people have unemployment, they have food stamps, they have all these things, and those things cost those countries hundreds of billions of dollars every year. And in fact, if you look through the history of US political campaigns, one thing you will see is that Republicans are always saying, oh, let us cut out all the social safety nets. Democrats go always say, no, let's keep them. They'll say, oh, we're wasting, look how much money we're spending on unemployment. Remember that time when Ronald Reagan came up with what was the term he used to describe women that live on unemployment? He called them one name. I don't forget the name. Anyway, they always say, oh, these people use it to buy drugs. They don't use it to feed their children. They don't go to school. Everything. They don't want to work. They also want to collect unemployment. So the argument has always been, let us cut it, right? But in America, even with that argument, America still never cut up. Why? They haven't cut it because they understand if you cut that thing, you will take your population from poverty, from poor, to abject bottom floor poverty. Crime will go up, insecurity will go up, uneducation will go up if you just do that one thing, because you're not giving people the basics or access to the basics. So, okay, let me come back to Nigeria. When Tinubu decided to say subsidy is gone, he was in effect taking away the one subsidy or the one social safety net the poor people in Nigeria had. As the bad reached for Nigeria and people complained, the one thing they could count on was at least we can buy energy cheaper than in Benin Republic or Cameroon or wherever else. Now he decided to take it. Some economists will come and tell you, my brother, we have to take it away. It was theft. Okay, I will give them the argument that there was corruption and people were stealing it. I'll give you that argument. But if you find out that there's a government program, my brother, look at the simple common sense. So you don't need a PhD in economics or anything to figure this one out. Between you and me, if we're running a business and you and I know that, okay, there's this part of the business, research and development, we're putting 100,000 into every year, and someone is stealing that 100,000 in that department. Say we go come out the department, or we'll try to find out who's stealing it so we can continue our research and development. Yes, Nigerian government essentially cut off the whole leg to take away the little fat on the leg. Meanwhile, the corruption when they happen inside subsidy, it never come out now. That corruption
never come out. And that's the problem.
Exactly. The corruption will just move from subsidy, it go enter NNPC, it go move from NNPC, it go enter bunkering, it go move from bunkering, the thing will still be there. So end of the day, they just essentially took away something that most poor people were benefiting from.
Exactly.
and said, and remember when they were selling us this thing, even when as far back as Jonathan's time, Okoje-Iweala was selling us, oh, they can invest it in education, in healthcare, in this, instead of spending all this money. Okay, they don't come out of now. Which education, healthcare, and anything has gone up in that country today as we're talking?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Instead, it's going down.
You see, my brother, this is the fundamental problem. And then on top of that, our president now decided to listen to international banks, thinking that international banks are acting in our best interest. These banks are owned by European and American governments, not also. So essentially, a bank owned by a foreign government is telling you something to do, and you're believing that they're acting in your best interest.
Yes, I can.
You see what I'm saying? It's almost like our government don't get common sense.
You don't get.
That's what when you look the situation, it vex me, because it's like, how can you listen to people that don't have your best interest at heart?
Don't have anything to lose.
Because I think those things happen because it is a tit for tat. It's a tit for tat factor. Rub my back and rub your back.
Hello?
You're coming for election. I can hear you. You're coming for election.
Hello.
Yeah, we are here. We are here. Chifoye, just hold on, please. We are going to support you. But when we support you, you make sure you collect so factor of finances when you come in, and you do as we say. They will guarantee to support you during your election and help you spread propaganda. I think that's what happens, because we cannot be this smart to know the problem, but our government is not doing 1% or 10 or 0.5% of trying to fix it towards that channel. If we are doing the opposite, so that is what that's my own take. I just believe it's
let me just tell the key to why you will get what? You will get what? You know why?
Want us to be like this. This is how they want us to be, because they are working hand in hand.
People surrounding Tinubu, they are people surrounding that man. Hey, they are taggers.
It's not why is the man is a baby? People surrounding tigers.
You don't have that capacity anymore.
No, yes. But you can say it, but he can use
let's be honest.
But he can say it by himself that subsidy has been removed. Nobody told him, nobody whispered it into his ears. If you can make that kind of bold statement, continue to make more bold statements. Make bold statements. Forget about it's plain politics. They're putting people that don't belong in places in those positions. They don't know what they're doing. They need to give them, settle them. A settlement. Election don't call. I don't even win the election.
Because I remember Tinubu campaign when they asked about Buhari government. It did not credit Buhari government.
How would he credit Buhari government?
Okay, you didn't credit it. You are coming out just first day. You are removing subsidy. The ordinary man is benefiting.
Chifoye, are you there? Chifoye, are you there? Chifoye, are you there? No, she's there. Yes, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes. Although you guys are kind of moved away from what I was going to say, I think Mr. Izon or Mr. Izon, I think he said, I was just going to add to what he said about taking advice from the West. I've said it on this platform many times, and I was attacked. I said that one of our problems, our biggest problems, not just only in Nigeria, but in Africa, is international foreign interference. That's international pressure that comes with international. It's like when we're doing what they call international observation. What is that thing they always say when we're doing an election? Proudly, they say, "Oh, the
international observer."
Yes, exactly that thing that so I think that's just the powers that be that wouldn't let us go, because they are draining Africa. They are taking as much as that their hands can carry, so it's that's just what I wanted to say to support that what Mr. Mr. Izon said. But yeah, so
Thank you
carry
very
on.
much. Thank you very much, Chief Oye. Miss A, are you there? Miss A, are you a bit quiet? I don't like the fact that you have been quiet. Yes, but this right in the house now. We are on the tea table. We are giving general discussions, and we all feel about our leaders the same way, even though some people are still yet to completely feel how most of us feel, because it's difficult these days. It's difficult to hear somebody say, "No, the guy he's going towards the right direction." Everybody is saying the same thing.
You
This
can't
man
defend
is
My
going.
brother,
this
I
government
ask
not
you
look
one
foolish.
question.
Go ahead.
I have to go, but let me just ask this before I leave. And I go to call in now when I get show. You know,
Please, Mondays and
but
Fridays,
Mondays
8
and
p.m.
Fridays.
Nigerian time. 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Nigerian time, please.
No while I go to call in. I sabi one guy when they involved with this platform. The guy did Japan. I don't know if you sabi the guy, but
Yes.
No, you want to my leg. I say you want to my leg. Come on.
No, I go to call in. I'm gonna call in. But I want to ask
coming
you.
anyway.
Yeah, I want to ask you. You feel like say the people they support are now tribal reasons when they take support them, because if you look, a lot of people when they try, make excuses, support them, a lot of them come from a certain part of the country. How you see that?
No. For me, because practically I live. I'm from Edo, hardcore Edo. I get Igbo. I get Delta traits. I buy Lagos, and then we did Lagos for a long time. I mean, I did Lagos for a long time, so I enjoy it. Even when Lagos, yes, I'll not give him the credit. Again, I give him the credits. I put the kudos to Tinubu at some point, because Lagos governors work well. Lagos is a conducive place to stay. Yeah, we enjoy.
There's no governor that will rule Lagos that will not perform. There's no
No,
governor
I don't think
Lagos
so.
that will not perform.
Now Lagos is rotting. Now Lagos don't decay.
Let's agree that one.
Lagos, or rather Lagos is decaying, because him no dey there again. Him don't come out. He don't go Abuja. So their eyes don't dey Lagos again. Their eyes dey Abuja now. So Lagos don't they fall apart. Trust me. So when in day, there's one thing people they do. If these leaders don't do finish, they'll make sure say wherever they will go turn to their home, they will make them secure. Yeah. Some leaders forget themselves, they don't do them. I make all the governors outside for Nigeria, they get house for Lagos. And you know, if you hear say Lagos State governor go get house for Delta, or go get house for Edo, go get house for Ogun. No. Not because Lagos don't right now, Lagos is decayed. Let me just, I dey use the word past tense, decay, not be decay, don't spoil. Because this guy now, he don't get old and he don't face Abuja. So Lagos now, they don't leave him. Make anything happen to him. So I've been one of those people when like him. Yeah, Tinubu get sense. He try for Lagos, he do this, he do that. He try. Compare him to other states. Even the people when they doing in time from 1999 to I think 2000 or something. Yeah, no. So I've been one of the people busy. I need to come and get sense. So get sense now. You do like this, you do like this. At least you do it on a large scale. I don't know say go company politics. So I was one of the people that said, okay, let's try. We'll try him. I would prefer. I thought it was going to be him before Buhari. But I said, okay, Buhari now, my people do 8 years, Buhari can't do that. Buhari will come at 99 years. But it is sad. See, a person like that will come exploit things. People when just they believe in them, probably they do them out of we could just hold our ground. You don't
If Tinubu non live, if you not put politics aside, rule Nigeria well, things will not go well. I'm keep saying it. Let it put politics aside, rule Nigeria well. Forget about politics now. This is more than politics.
He's a good politician, but he cannot continue to.
This is more than politics now. Nigeria is falling apart.
So it's not by. I don't think it's It's tribal. It's not tribal. Some people still believe in him because
it's not tribal. It's not about politics.
it's just politics.
Just
He's
imagine
playing,
now
he's still
the
playing
situation where
politics.
Nigeria is. The
Which
guy is
is-
already aiming to 2027. What kind of nonsense is that?
He's not playing the father figure. He's playing the leader role, party leader role. Yes. You understand? He wants to conquer. He's trying to conquer. So, you know, as a president, you're president of the country. You're president of the people. You're not president of a political party. So when you become president, when you're a team, you drop politics aside. You let the politicals go, then you govern from the root to the top. You don't have to start streamlining. When they do it like this.
Nigeria is not Lagos State. Nigeria is not Lagos State.
Yeah, we are talking about where is Fashola? Where is Osibanjo? Where is Amechi? These are APC members. He just cuts them out. They play politics.
He take them out.
Come on. And, you know, this one, they are sound minds, even if you don't want to use them in your present government. But don't remind them like say they not be part and parcel because you be. So that is that where he kill everything, he just spoil everything when he gets. So
but what is he going to use Okpebholo for though? Okpebholo was there for 8 years. What did Okpebholo do? What did he do?
I'm talking about the mind. I'm talking about the mind of the intelligence. The brain is a terrible thing to waste.
What did Okpebholo's brain do?
Buhari's brain, but it's okay. We can understand Okpebholo tried his best, but Buhari was president. Just like but Tinubu now is president. These people have the final call. You can't do it all by yourself.
No, you can't.
Well, just put at least put sound mind. Now, when the Okpebholo was what chief judge of whatever in Lagos State, it did some super policies went there. Okpebholo is bright. Fashola is bright. That body is bright. So you know just.
Tinubu is still playing politics. He's still playing politics. He should forget about politics now.
He didn't use his intellect his intellect took a back seat. So we don't want any Okpebholo to come and give us what he didn't give us in our 8 years. But I know what you mean. We need new minds. We need fresh people. We need. We have everything. We are capable of everything.
Anybody now? Excuse me. I want to ask now in quality. Is there anybody in Tinubu's government today that has the quality that Okpebholo had? No.
Yes, no. I think so. No, you can't say that now. Just because they're wearing.
There
must be somebody.
Sima is intelligent. But I mean, Okpebholo, just because Okpebholo they like that's a pastor move. Okpebholo is an intelligent guy.
Yeah, but what did he do with that intelligence? That's what I'm saying. He was vice president for 8 years. What did he do? He didn't do anything.
Well, you said not president, you said vice president. Now, what you
it doesn't matter. With vice president, you can see effort. We can see the small effort.
When the president
is busy,
when the presidents are busy politicking and being bullied. What do you know about
at least we would have seen something. Even in its small way, we would have seen something. We don't see anything from Okpebholo. We didn't see anything.
Okpebholo made some decisions, but it came overturned them. What you want me to do? You know, sit down and say, "Whatever I go there, do it." You know. But it's okay. It's all right. We are on our 2-hour mark. We didn't start early today. It is what it is. I apologize again for not coming early. It was beyond my control. It is.
Moderator, go and fix your internet, so you can't be keeping us behind.
You know, in this part of the world, you cannot have MTN and Glo at the same time. Because if they come with the bill, I'll be I will have the third shift, and we are doing the fourth job. I will not be able to come to the show. So in my tight schedule, I still come to do it with my one internet. So if I have to go for the second one, unless you people want to pay for it, if you are saying you pay for it, if my lovely people, I have 50 people watching, with the people in the studio, if people will say you want to make my second internet, I will make sure you will not miss a minute of the show. But still, we made it. We are here. Yes, I thank you all for coming. I thank you all for still being patient to wait. Even after 45 minutes of no time, we still came in, talked about our dear country. We talked about the situation of things, which we are all here for. Let us remember, first of all, we are Nigerians. I know some people have multiple identity. But first, we are Nigerians, and nobody, not anyone, can take that away from us. That is what has brought us here. Nigeria must succeed, whether T-Pain or not, whether he likes it with his policies, whether the Western world does not like it, we must succeed. And while we are at it, unity must be key. We may not agree on our opinions, you may not agree to each other's submissions, but it's only proper and right that we respect it. I want to say, give an apology to Mrs. AI. Miss AI, please. Mr. Izo, I know, from what I gather, I think you guys have met before. I think guys have met before.
They are both Peter Obi supporters, I guess.
Yes. I think Izo supports Peter Obi, and Miss AI does not support Peter Obi. So, okay. But on the other hand, please, I want to apologize on behalf.
No, it's a brotherly and sisterly argument.
Yes, this is a family affair, and yes, I'm very to say, absolutely. Just on the shoulder, is our family. You are our family. Please let us have a wonderful weekend without anything in our heart. Before I go, I do my African proverb. Today I'm going to say my African proverb, but I'm not going to say what it means. I will leave it for everybody to go and digest, because it's not a difficult one. It says, a leader who does not take advice is not a leader. So if our leader or our leaders want it the way that it is, we have no other choice than to say they are not leaders, because we cannot complain, advise, beg, advocate, vote, praise, criticize, and they still do this. They don't listen to the words of their people. A leader who does not take advice is not a leader, and we have to start from today to stop calling them leaders. Let us give them nicknames and stop calling them leaders. That is my take for today. Thank you all for coming to the studio again. I thank you everybody on social media platform. You guys are great. Keep it real. Stay safe. Drink responsibly, and enjoy your weekend in T-Pain's voice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.